are Susan.
Yeah. And now
Alright everyone, I'm Walter the Fire Eater, also known as Señor de Fuego. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do some classic sideshow arts for you, otherwise known as the tortures of India. Alright, so I decided to crank this up a while ago. I decided that doing this set in front of people just wasn't intense enough. How could I crank this up to the next level, right? So I figured out a way. I think I figured out a way, and you're all going to be the judge. Alright, so we're going to start this shit off. I decided that I want to go ahead and do my entire set on top of glass.
Yeah!
Woo! Alright, let's go ahead and legitimize this a little bit. Who's got some empties?
Hold on, wait.
He's got an empty, Chris.
There we go.
There you go.
That's an empty. Anyone else? No one got an empty?
Come on.
We don't keep them empty around here. We just keep drinking them, right? Right, all right. All right. Yeah. Doing this with shoes just want to be comfortable, right? Here we are. Oh, yeah. Oh. That is comfortable. Oh, yeah. There we go, people. All right. So, along with the glass walking, which was a terrible torture method in the Middle Ages, and people in the Middle East and the Asia, they would lay people down on glass, and they put pressured stones upon them so that it would lacerate into their skin. And they would also make people walk this as they were doing their trials. They were basically slaves. And it stopped phasing them. They were very upset. And they got used to this sort of thing, right? So then they started doing a little bit, upping it up a little more. What are we going to do if glass on the feet isn't good enough? Let's shove that shit down their throat. All right. Anyone volunteer? Anyone? I want to make sure this glass bulb is real. Right? Anyone? Anyone? There we go, son. Check that for me. Oh yeah. Is that a light? That's for real, right? I would say it is. All right, here we go. John, you come back here, buddy. You're not done yet. I haven't relieved you. You haven't taken your bow. Get back. Man, sideshow arts. No one knows. All right, so go ahead. Go through the glass. Find me a good piece, sir. Not like gigantic. Don't grab it. You know, I don't need the filament. That ain't gonna do me no good. That's good. That's good. All right, so glass bowl. Our friend here, John, too tall, broke for me, right? All right, we got some real glass here. And this is how we do it back in 1602. Iron. It's awesome. Oh, it's blood. Oh, shoot. All right, come on. Are any of y'all paying attention? You're eating it. Do we know what's going on? All right. So what we're going to do here, prove that I ate this glass. Here we go. No balls. All right, yo. So back to the torture methods of India. Alright, so they started, you know, shoving people's glass down their throat. How jacked up is that? They didn't even know how to eat it right. You know, no one taught them. So, but they adjusted yet again. Everybody who was a slave, who was forced to do anything, if you were a criminal, but you weren't really a criminal, right? They made you do these things. So the glass eating didn't really get enough. And so they started to go ahead, and what they would do is they would take large metal spikes, and they would put them in your nasal cavities, and they would drive them into your head as hard and as fast as they can. All right, a man named by Stringbaum in 1929 did some research upon this. He did all this research about about the torture methods and this thing that they do with these nails and these metal spikes. And the first thing that came to his mind, of course, as it would anybody, let's do this shit for entertainment. There we go, right? All right, can I get another volunteer? I want someone, yeah, right there. All right, thank you. Will you just make sure, is that nail real? That's all that we need to do. We can show it to a couple people. Can you bend that? Is anything, you know, I want to make sure this is legitimate. I do want to put forth that I am not a magician. Magicians show you illusions and tricks all day long. Everything I do is for real, 100%.
Let's see.
Damn, she's like walking that thing around, like, oh, look who I'm
That's a real nail,
That's
sir?
a real nail? Awesome. All right. So we're going to go ahead and do the stunt for you. Oh, sorry, got to get my hammer. Jeez. Gosh, so uncomfortable on that stage. All right, so here we go. I'm going to go ahead and perform for you another torture method of India, also known as the human blockhead.
Don't do it.
Enough, Wally, enough. Oh, God. Wally?
Wally, don't do it! No! Wally!
We're in the middle of India, you're like, shake it, drive it. All right, here comes the hard part, right? Right, getting it in is getting it easy. Oh no!
Where's the blood?
No, everybody stop worrying. I thought it was blood, but it's not. There we go. All right, so 1929, we discovered the human blockhead that we could do this in a semi-safe, I don't know if it's safe manner, but we could do it for your enjoyment, that's for sure. All right, so then we started to think, what can we go ahead and shove up our nose, right? So we decided to amp this up. All right, this is going to go ahead and end my show for my sideshow things. Again, like you said, this is two-part if you like me. All right, I'm going to go ahead and be in front of the stage for a little while before my second set. If you liked what I did tonight, if I found any entertainment in your soul, please come tell me. That's the most payment you can ever do. If you can go ahead and donate to me, $1, $2, that's fine. If you have any complaints about my show, just write that on the back of a $20 or $50 bill. Give that to me and I will make sure to address that first thing. All right? So I'll be here if you have any questions about my show, my trade, and then afterwards, if you're all ready for it, you'll see Walter the Fire Eater, how he was meant to be, right engulfed in flame outside for you. All right, so we're going to go ahead and proceed to do a more modern show now that evolves from the human blockhead. We're going to go ahead and show you, we're going to go ahead and show you what's called mental floss, yo.
Disgusting.
The dirtiest balloon animal of all time. What is that? All right. All right, this is mental floss, y'all. I hope I don't vomit in front of all you. That'd be embarrassing. All right, here we go. This is normally the part of the show where I talk about my parents being related and shit. But you know, my parents are right here. You know, I got my mom, my dad, I got myself, I got all these beautiful people supporting me. Give them a round of applause. Without them, I would not be here. Like 25 years ago, they got down. Right? All right. right, here we go. For your enjoyment, this is called mental floss. All right, okay, so for the hard part, here we go.
Oh, God.
Whew. Yeah, thank you very much. I want the fire señor de fuego. Please, if you have any comments, meet me outside the stage. And here in a few minutes, I'll see you all outside for my fire show. Thank you very much. Thank you again. Glass between the toes. It's the biggest problem. It's wonderful. The very first things we learn with fire is that we go ahead and respect fire. Right? Like you can't be too afraid of fire because it gives us nourishment. It's part of the earth. Anything that's part of the earth is where it's at. Right? Right? All right. So now then, once we hit man and fire, a little bit of time transpired. Crushed the fire. All right. So a little bit of time transpired, and then we started to play with it. We got bored. Can you believe it? It gave us life, and we got bored with it. That shit's crazy. Right? So we tried to think about what's the different things we can do with fire. And the very first thing I learned to do as a fire eater, which is probably the most important thing to do as a fire eater, is called the blowout. Everyone want to see the blowout?
Yeah!
All right, we'll go and show you the blowout right now. All right, so next thing that we learned is after we learned the blowout, we learned how to extinguish fire with our plate, with our faces, right? And most people, they go through this, and this is the part where fire eaters stop being fire eaters. Because this shit hurts. It's not fun, right? All right, so we go on, and we learn how to manipulate fire and extinguish it. All right, so once we learn to extinguish fire, we go ahead and move on to new stunts, new things, right? So what we started to do is after we learned how to extinguish fire, you know, no, not at all. You didn't get to see that. All right, here we go. That hat. I don't need that hat. It's distracting me tonight. All right. All right. So then we went ahead and we ate fire. So we moved on to the new steps. We took on eating fire. We controlled this thing that gave us life, and we extinguished it with our mouths, y'all. Our mouths. That's all it took. The word of mouth. That was all it took. Right? So we started to do new interesting things with fire. We wanted to see how fire would work. We decided to start manipulating it. Anybody not see that? Who didn't see that? Let's go ahead. Let's bring it around. 360. Let's bring it around front, right? Here we are, y'all. So we started to manipulate fire. We just started to tell it what to do. Right? And once we told it what to do, we realized we had a certain amount of control over the fire. You know, no matter what, it wouldn't burn. Right? We worked these hard years thinking that it was so dangerous. But here we are. We're living harmoniously. No problem. Trust the fire. All right. So now then, what I'm going to go ahead and do like most fire eaters, right? You've seen them. You've seen people like me, maybe on TV, on movies, whatever, and they extinguish the fire, right? Well, I'm not just a fire eater, I'm a fire regurgitator. All right? This is some serious shit right now. All right? It's like this so people can see what I'm doing.
Don't do it, Wiley.
So most people just extinguish their flame, right?
Put the head on.
All right, here we go.
Hashtag #1.
Oh my God.
You need two? Okay.
What that was called is a vapor transfer. All right, the fuel that I use in my side satchel here is so flammable that the smoke lights on fire. Right? That's what you saw me do. I stored the smoke in my mouth and then I relit it on fire like this. Like that. That's done. But that's how that's done. All right, so we went ahead and regurgitated fire. I went to another level. Not only could I ingest it, I could spew it back out. That shit's ridiculous. Right? All right, so we're gonna amp it up a little bit. We're raising this bar of fire eating, which has been made for no purpose other than entertaining all of y'all. Right? I get no nutritional value from this. We're gonna go back from regurgitating. I'm now gonna go ahead and do a line of fire eating. I'm gonna go ahead and try to eat torch after torch after torch. And as we eat these torches, I want you to keep my count and see how high we can get before my shit just gets too charred up that I can't even stand it anymore. This is for real right now. Are we ready? We all remember the 1, 2, 3's ABCs. That's all it takes here, buddy.
This is it.
Chocolate drop all day. That real shit.
Ready?
Right here.
Everybody.
1, 1,
That is not okay.
French,
Oh, wonderful. Tastes like burning. All right, so I'm fire eaters. Show you the vapor transfer. We've eaten a couple torches. Are you ready to see the most dangerous fire stunt that a human can perform?
Yeah!
Please get it.
I think.
All right. And do the human volcano. All right, this is the part of my skit where I give the safety shit. I know we all hate it, but I gotta do it. Unfortunately, we don't have kids here, or else I know to do fire at home or at their neighbors or school. But that can't happen here. But for serious, all right. So the flames that we got here, this burns around 750 degrees. This orange part, or the blue part that you see on your lighter and right here, that can burn up to 1,000 degrees. When I bring the ball of flame, it starts, its base is at 2,500 degrees. That's serious, like, face melting shit right there. All right? When the wind is cooking, it can get up to 5,000 degrees. All right, so this is what I'm gonna go ahead and perform for you. It's called the human volcano. It is the most dangerous fire stunt that a fire eater can perform. But after we're doing it, maybe we can make it a little bit more dangerous. We'll see. We'll see. Right, here we go. Walter's official boom juice.
Wally!
The boom juice! Boom juice!
Don't swallow, Wally.
Come on, don't make him laugh. This is for us. Yo, Wally, just let me know if you want me to move back some more, because I like barbecue. I don't want to be barbecue.
If you enjoyed my show, if you enjoyed it inside, if you enjoyed it out here, go ahead, meet me up afterwards. Show me your gratitude. Just talk with me. If you have any questions about my art, feel free. I'm an open encyclopedia about the information. If you like my show and want to donate $1 to $5 again, I take those complaint bills. And then we'll go ahead and talk about that after the show, what I'm going to do right now. We're going to start off with the finale, right? We're going to do this fireball that I did, but lighting it off my torches just isn't good enough, right? Lighting it off my torches isn't good enough. You all have seen me light my torches with my hands. So let's go ahead and light my hand on fire and blow a fireball through it. How about that? All right. This goes in the book of stupid. This is where
Street Fighter.
front page.
Come on, Wally.
Let's go. I got ball. I ruined it. Back up.
Go, Wally. Come on, Waltosaurus Rex.
Spitfire.
Spirit on there.
Get your ass back. Get your ass back.